What's up, YouTube? This video is sponsored by Mumu, a free investing app, which is good because for a limited time, you can get up to 60 free stocks. I've been looking for an investing platform that gives me a leg up over all the others, and I think I finally find it. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret though. You could be earning up to 8.1% APY on your spare cash right now, FDIC insured, up to $1 million. Here's how. The 8.1% APY cash sweep, 4.1% APY base rate, plus 4% APY booster for 3 months. Listen, you guys, you got to deposit $100 and get 5 free stocks. Deposit $2,000 and receive a total of 25 free stocks. Deposit $5,000 and receive a total of 60 free stocks. It's just that simple, guys. Check it out. One of the things that I personally love, Moomoo is user friendly. When I talk about its ease of use, and one of the things that I like most, they have everything inside the app. So check this out. They have everything inside the app from crypto. Look at this. Look at this tab right here. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, stocks, the Dow Jones, what it closed at today, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500. Options, you guys already know how we get busy with that. The news, overviews, AI, everything you could want is right here. Its free app and research tools are like a one-stop shop for investors and traders. The cash sweep program, again, 8.1% APY on uninvested cash for 3 months for new users. That applies to you new users. Money grows while you learn and plan investments. This is also FDIC insured protection. Options trading is another thing that I love on this platform. $0 contract fees for stock options, detailed analysis of unusual activity alerts, customizable option chains, low fees on index options, and then paper trading. Guys, you already know this is a feature that sometimes while you're learning, it is good to be able to practice, get the right experience, and then jump into the big leagues. The paper trading is risk-free practice with real market data, complete with thousands of other users, perfect for beginners learning to invest. Join the 23 million users already on Moomoo and click the link in the description to jumpstart your investing journey today with up to 60 free stocks when making a qualified deposit. Moomoo is also giving new users 8.1% APY interest on your uninvested cash for a limited time while you plan your first trade. Plus, if you're already a trader and want to graduate to a more sophisticated platform, transfer your portfolio to Moomoo and earn cash rewards. So click the link in the description to take advantage of the promos and the power of Moomoo. Okay guys, real quick, if you made money with this play or in general this week, let me know down in the comments below. I'm gonna tie some things together that I need you to pay attention to on our stock of the day and our next play or potential play. Both of these, all of these will be future long-term winners for you guys, okay? So listen, NVTS is sitting at $8.98. I just told this to you guys when it was, I think, $6, and it's already running. Everybody do me this favor. Put your play, get a January 2027 call on this, okay? This is a long-term play that might print short-term. Does that make sense? So just like we did with our NVIDIA play, okay? We bought NVIDIA January 1st. Already 7 months in, it has changed so many lives. This has a potential. This ain't NVIDIA, but this is backed by NVIDIA, which Wall Street gives a lot of credit to that, okay? They put a lot of credence on like who's in cahoots with you, who's co-signing you, who's aligning with you. And so Navitas Semiconductor is going to near term benefit from that connection, okay? That's just how it works. Sometimes who you affiliated with and who you know matters much more than how much money you got, your last name, this, that, and the third, okay? This is one of those situations. So everybody do this. So, of course, I want you to get it on a pullback. When I told you, this was $6. So if you can get at 6, say this come back to 4. You can be buying and building out your position because you got time. I'm telling you to push this out to 2027 because I want you to change your life. I want you to set it and forget it, but know that it might print short term and near term. And if you like, coach, the periods and times throughout the years that it's going to go down, you could be buying a put. So like, for instance, September, the market is supposed to go down, okay? Although we can have this as a call to 2027, you could be buying a put from this drop back down to 6 and maybe 4. Let me know if that makes sense. That too will change your life, but I don't want you to think in a short-term perspective. This is still going up longer term. Let me know if that's understood, okay? This is a ticker symbol NVTS. You are to buy a call, okay? So, coach, what strike price should I choose? Okay, think anything lower than this. So, if this come back to 6, where we originally talked about it at, you can get the $6 strike price. Okay, you can get the $4 strike price. You can do $8, or you can do where you think it's going, which I would say 12 at the max. Okay, $12 strike if you pick one that's out the money. Coach is a in the money sniper, so I choose my strike price either with an 80 delta or the current price of the play at that time. Let me know if that's understood, okay? The next one, look at this. We doubled our money. We more than doubled our money in SoFi. Ticker symbol SOFI. People always say, coach, can you give us a play that's affordable? And this was one. We got this at $4 and $7, okay? It is now sitting at $21.51. Coach told you this was going to 20. But now, so the plays I give you guys, I'm a technician, okay? I am a technical expert. I use the charts, okay? So this is not guessing, this is not gambling. That's why we can repeat these time and time again. But here's the thing. Wall Street be sleeping on my plays. Now they popping off with Palantir. I've been put you guys on SoFi. Now, look, Wall Street gonna want to get on SoFi, okay? So when Wall Street gets involved with it, now it can go up even higher. So for me, I wouldn't rule out this going to $40 now. So listen to this. You can do a 2027 call on SoFi to go to $40. Okay, it ain't gonna take to 2027. Once Wall Street, did you guys see how once they got wind of Palantir, they start watching my videos, seeing all my Palantir videos go viral, like, oh, that's what the retail traders is on, that's what the retail investors are doing. Okay, well, when we was only at $10 when they didn't know about us. You know what I'm saying? $8. Okay? I was just saying, guys, this is going to 30, 20. You know what I'm saying? So 10 to 20 was a double up. But in options, it's a 10x. But when they got involved, it went from 20 to 150. Let me know if that's understood. So they don't know about SoFi. So when they now know about SoFi, because it has doubled, because we got it at $7 or $4, and now it's $20. So $20 to get their attention. They think everything under $10 is a penny stock, so they don't touch it. This is how they miss Palantir at 8. This is how they miss SoFi at 7. So this is what happens. So now that this is 20, they're going to rush in like, oh, we ain't buying Wells Fargo. We ain't buying Bank of America. We don't want Citi. We want what Coach them and the same gang be in. Okay, so I can't do nothing, but they got the type of fund, their hedge funds, all their buddies on Wall Street with the suits. They can push this from 20 to 40 so they can get a good return. And that's how we get there. Okay, positive news. They got phenomenal leadership. They are going to be the wave of the next generation. Like I told you in the last video, your kids, they're going to grow up. After they get off the banks y'all introduced them to, they're going to all be on stuff like Chime, Ally, SoFi. That ain't going to be Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. Okay, so I'm putting you guys ahead of the curve, ahead of the game. Let me know if that's understood. This is going to 40 next. Okay, once you hit a milestone, it just momentum takes from there. So on the dip in September, look at that as an opportunity to get a better entry price, better than this one. This ain't bad because this will still double your money if you get it from 20 to 40. But if you get this back at 17 or 15 or 12 and it go to 40, you just change your life. Okay, you change your life when it get from 12 to 24. You change your life when it went from 10 to 20. But you change your life even more if you get it from 12 to 40 and you got it out to 2027. Let me know if that's understood, okay? Make sure you picking the right strike price, expiration dates for these longer plays. And remember, these are my slow plays, okay? These are my slow pokes. That's what I call these plays I'm giving you, but they can hit quick, okay? And to listen to this last one. People always ask me like, Coach, I'm so afraid to retire because of health insurance. I always get that as a number one question of, Coach, how did you retire when you were 30? Okay, my wife and I, guys, were able to do that. One, I get busy in the stock market. I am a 2-hour-a-day trader, so I can get a lot done in a short amount of time. But on top of that, guys, when I became debt free, and I retired from my job, I worked in higher education. My wife worked in healthcare, okay? The insurance I got was Oscar Health. People always say, what do you get when you don't have insurance through your job? You get Oscar Health. If you guys are entrepreneurs, you got an LLC, if you are C Corp or S Corp, and you don't have insurance, get Oscar Health, okay? I have Oscar Health when I first retired. Now I have Blue Cross Blue Shield only because Oscar don't do a HSA, health savings account. So I'm an investor through and through. So like I'm pretty healthy, but I like my health money to be invested. And so if I don't go to the doctor, all my money get invested and then all of my money just grows. So I have so many streams of income, guys, that keeps me extremely financially sound. And so my HSA was able to do that. Oscar is one of the best healthcare companies, and I think with what's going on with UNH, Oscar has a chance to steal some clients away from them to go even higher. So if this goes to $30 from here, so if you guys can get this at $10, $12, or $13, and we take this to $30, okay, guys, it's a life changer, okay? Don't overstay your welcome, but again, I want you to think 2027 call. You can do the 14 strike, you can do an 80 delta if you find one of those, or you can put this out to like $16 if you do out the money. Coach is in the money, okay? So I want you to trade like me, because if you do what I do, then I can talk with a little more confidence to somewhat guarantee your success. If you do something like, oh, Coach told me to this going to 30, and you pick the 30 strike price, well, your break even might be way higher than 30. If you pick my type of strike prices, or if you choose my deltas, I choose 80 deltas on my plays, okay? Everybody write this stuff down so you can hit it out the park. Then, guys, you're golden, okay? So listen, man, these are our plays. 3 long-term bangers. They slow grinders, so if you get them, set it and forget it. Know they gonna print. You just let it run its course, okay? We gonna get up out of here. We make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one, guys. Coach will catch you in the next one. Peace.